Hello, champ. Congratulations on clearing the NOS Level 1 exam. Welcome to India's most awaited and award winning Olympiad finale, the NOF Champions League. We've prepared 4 sample papers, 40 questions each, with free video solutions to help you perform your best. Watch carefully, take notes, practice, and excel. Here is your math sample paper with solutions.
Sample paper 2, class 3. Question 1. If 4 children sit in a circle and show their fingers, how many fingers will you see in total? We know that each child has 10 fingers. So total number of fingers will be 10 into 4, which is equal to 40. That is option C. Question 2. A basket has 60 apples. A monkey ate 8 apples and 15 apples were found rotten. How many apples are left? So the total apples left in the basket will be 60 minus the apples ate by monkey, that is 8, minus the apples which are rotten, which is equal to 5, which is equal to 37. That is option C. Question 3. I am a 3-digit number. My hundredths digit is 7 and my ones digit is 4. The sum of my digits is 15. What number am I? Given that the hundredths digit is 7, so the number is 7. And ones digit dash, tens digit that is not given, and ones digit is 4. And the sum of digits is 15. That is 7 plus x plus 4 is equal to 15. That is x is equal to 4. That is, so the number is 744. That is option C. Question 4. A farmer has 5 cows and 3 chickens. How many legs are there in total? A cow has 4 legs and a chicken has 2 legs. So the number of legs, total number of cow legs will be 5 into 4, which is equal to 20, and total number of chicken legs will be 3 into 2, which is equal to 6. And the total number of legs will be 20 plus 6, which is equal to 26. That is option C. Question 5. A group of friends has 48 chocolates. They want to share them equally among 6 friends. How many chocolates will each friend get? So the number of chocolate each friends get will be 48, that is total number of chocolates divided by number of friends, that is 6, which is equal to 8. So the answer is C, 8. Question 6. What is the largest 3-digit number divisible by 4? The largest 3-digit number is 999. When divided by 4 gives 249 with a remainder of 3. So the largest 3-digit number divisible by 4 will be 999 minus 3, which is equal to 996. That is option C. Question 7. A water tank contains 720 liters of water. If it is emptied at a rate of 45 liters per minute, how long will it take to empty the tank? The time taken will be the total amount of water, that is 720 upon the rate at which the water is being emptied, that is upon 45, which is equal to 16. That is option B, 16 minutes. Question 8. If 12 into 4 plus 3 is divided by 6, what is the result? Solving this equation first using the BODMAS rule. So we have 12 into 4 plus 3, which is equal to 7, which is equal to 84. Now dividing this by 6, that is 84 divided by 6, which is equal to 14. That is option A. Question 9. A book has 360 pages. If you read 12 pages every day, how many days will it take to finish a book? So the number of days taken will be the total number of pages, that is 360, upon number of pages read each day, that is 12, which is equal to 30. Answer is C, 30 days. Question 10. Cyclists cover 24 kilometers in 1.5 hours. What is the cyclist speed in kilometers per hour? We know that speed is equal to distance upon time. That is 24 upon 1.5, which is equal to 16. That is option B, 16 kilometers per hour. Question 11. Which fraction is smaller, 7 by 12 or 5 by 8? To compare the fractions, the denominator must be same. So, equating the denominators, we have 7 upon 12 into 2 upon 2, which is equal to 14 upon 24, and 5 upon 8 into 3 upon 3, which is equal to 15 upon 24. Comparing these two, 15 upon 24 is greater and 14 upon 24 is smaller. So the answer is 7 by 12. Question 12. What fraction of 1 kilogram is 250 grams? Converting kilograms into grams, we know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So the fraction will be 250 upon 1000, which is equal to 1 by 4. That is option B. Question 13. What fraction is shown in the figure? The fraction will be total parts, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Upon, and numerator will be the number of shaded parts, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, that is 7 upon 12, which is option B. Question 14. A recipe uses 2/3 cup of a sugar. If you make half the recipe, how much sugar will you need? Halving the sugar, that is 2 by 3 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 1 by 3. That is A, 1 by 3 cup. Question 15. Arrange these fractions in descending order. 5 by 6, 2 by 3, 7 by 12. To arrange this fraction in descending orders, we must equate the denominators. That is 5 by 6 into 2 by 2, which is equal to 10 upon 12. 2 by 3 into 4 by 4, which is equal to 8 by 12. And the third has already the denominator of 12, so 7 by 12. Now arranging these in descending order, that is from largest to the lowest, that is 10 by 12, 8 by 12, 7 by 12. 10 by 12, that is 5 by 6, 8 by 12, that is 2 by 3, and 7 by 12. From the given options, the answer is B, 5 by 6, 2 by 3, 7 by 12. Question 16. I have a few coins. The total value of my coins is 75 paise. I only have 25 paise coins. How many coins do I have? So the number of coins will be the total amount, that is 75 paise upon amount of each coin, that is 25, which is equal to 3. Answer is C. 3. Question 17. The cost of 7 pencils is rupees 84. What is the cost of 1 pencil? The cost of 1 pencil is the total amount upon number of pencils, which is equal to 12. That is option A. Question 18. A packet of cookies cost rupees 40. You give the shopkeeper rupees 100. How much change will you get back? So the amount of change given back will be the amount given to the shopkeeper minus the cost, which is 40, which is equal to 16. Answer is B, rupees 60. A man saves rupees 50 every day. How much will he save in 1 year? Assuming 365. So the total amount saved will be number of days, which is 365, into amount saved per day, that is 50, which is equal to 18,250. That is option A. Question 20. Ramesh has rupees 500. He buys 2 books for rupees 150 each and a pen for 50. How much money does he spend and how much is left? Calculating the amount he spent will be the price of 2 books, that is 2 into 150, that is equal to 300, plus the amount of pen, that is 300 plus 350, sorry, 300 plus 50, that is equal to 350. That is option A. Question 21. The temperature in the morning is 10 degrees Celsius. By night, it increases to 15 degrees Celsius. If the same change happens for 3 days in a row, what will be the temperature? What will the temperature be after 3 days? Calculating the daily temperature change is the increase minus the initial, that is 5 degrees Celsius. Given that the temperature changes for 3 days in a row, that will be 5 degrees Celsius into 3, which is equal to 15 degrees Celsius. So the temperature after 3 days will be the initial temperature plus the changed increase in temperature, that is 15 degrees Celsius, which is equal to 25 degrees Celsius. That is option B. Question 22. A rectangular field is 150 meters long and 50 meters wide. What is the perimeter of the field? Knowing that the perimeter is equal to 2 length plus breadth, substituting the values will be 2, 150 plus 50, that is equal to 400. That is option A. Question 23. A watermelon weighs 2.5 kgs. How many grams does it weigh? We know that 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. So 2.5 kilograms is equal to 2.5 into 1000 gram, which is equal to 2500 grams. That is option C. Question 24. A bucket can hold 10 liters of water. How many buckets are needed to fill a tank of 5000 liters? The number of buckets required is total amount upon capacity of one bucket, that is 10, which is equal to 500. That is option A. Question 25. Given sequence is 17, 36, 73, 134, 225. Find the next two numbers. Shifting tabs for this, the sequence given is 17, 36, 73, 134, 225. Calculating the first difference, that is 36 minus 17, which is equal to 19. 73 minus 36, which is equal to 37. 134 minus 73, which is equal to 61. And 225 minus 134 is equal to 91. Calculating the second difference, that is 37 minus 19, which is equal to 18. 61 minus 37, which is equal to 24. 91 minus 61 is equal to 30. Calculating the third difference, that is 24 minus 18, which is equal to 6, and 30 minus 24, which is again equal to 6. So the third difference is constant with a value of 6. So the next second difference will be 30 plus 6, which is equal to 36. And the next first difference will be 91 plus 36, which is equal to 127. So the next term, that is the sixth term, will be 225 plus 127, which is equal to 352. And the next second difference after 36 will be 36 plus 6, which is equal to 42. And the next first difference after 127 will be 127 plus 42, which is equal to 169. And the next term, that is seventh term, will be 352 plus 169, which is equal to 521. So from the given options, the answer is B, 352 and 521. Question 26. A shape has 6 faces, 12 edges and 8 vertices. The shape is option B, a cuboid. A cube and cuboid, both cube and cuboid have 6 faces, 12 edges and 8 vertices. Question 27. A circle is divided into 8 parts. What's the angle of each part? The sum of all angles of a circle is always 360 degree from the center. So angle for each part is upon 8, which is equal to 45 degrees. That is option B. Question 28. A clock shows 3 o'clock. What type of angle do the hands of the clock make? Let's draw a clock and make 3 o'clock on it. That will be minutes hand and the hours hand. So the angle here made is a 90-degree angle. That is option B. Question 29. How many equal sides does an equilateral triangle have? An equilateral triangle has 3 equal sides. Question 30. How many sides does a heptagon have? An heptagon has 7 sides. A heptagon is a shape, polygon with 7 equal sides. Question 31. The following pictograph shows the number of cupcakes sold by a bakery. Each cupcake represents 3 cupcakes. How many cupcakes of all flavors were sold in total? The total number of vanilla cupcakes will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 into 3, which is equal to 15. Chocolate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 into 3, that is equal to 18. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 into 3, that is equal to 12. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 into 3, which is equal to 21. So the sum will, so the total number of cupcakes will be sum of all numbers, that is 15 plus 18 plus 12 plus 21, which is equal to 66. That is option C. Question 32. Carefully observe the bar graph which represents the height of the different trees in feet and answer the following questions. What is the difference in the height of mango and coconut trees? We can see that the height of mango tree is 3 feet and the height of coconut tree is 2 feet. So the difference will be 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. So 1 foot. Question 33. The below pictograph shows the information regarding the name of people who purchased apples. Answer the following questions based on the pictograph. What is the quantity of apples purchased by Kelly? So from the pictograph, we can see that each apple icon weighs 250 grams. So Kelly has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 apple icons into 250 grams, which is equal to 2500 grams, which converted into gram will be 2 kgs, 500 grams. That is option B. Question 34. The pie chart details the fraction of expenditures and savings of Raki. Carefully observe the pie chart and answer the following question. What is the amount of money saved if the salary of Raki is $1,400? Salary of Raki is $1,400. So the amount of money saved from the pie chart, we can see he saved 7 by 4, 7 by 100. So the amount saved will be the fraction into the total amount, that is 1400, which is equal to 98. That is option B. Question 35. What is the amount of money spent on a home, car, and a bike loan if the salary of Raki is $3,000? Here, the salary is given as $3,000. So, the amount spent on loans will be the total of fraction of home loan, car loan, and bike loan, that is 10 by 100 plus 12 by 13 by 100 plus 50 by 100, which is equal to 73 by 100. And the amount spent will be the fraction into the amount, which is equal to 2190. That is option B. Question 36. Complete the series. From the series, we can see that the pattern is rotating 45 degrees, first at the corner, then at the center, then at the bottom, then at the bottom center. So the next it will be at this corner. That is option. Okay, and the black ball is rotating from here to the bottom left corner, to the bottom center, to the bottom right corner, and next will be on the right center, which is here. So the answer is 3, which is C. Question 37. Which shape is odd one out? Comparing A, B, C, D, and E, we can see that all A, B, C, and D have black square on one side and white on the opposite side, while E has both on the same side. So the answer is C, E. Question 38. Which of the following can't be formed using letters of teacher? Analyzing all four options, we can see that chair has a letter I which is not in the word teacher. So the answer is C, chair. Question 39. If January 1 is a Monday, what day of the week will January 31 be? So the first day of the week for January 31, if January 1 is a Monday, calculating the number of days between two dates will be 31 minus 1, which is equal to 30 days. Now, how many full weeks are there in 30 days? Will be 30 divided by number of days in a week, that is 7, which is equal to 4, with a remainder of 2. So the remainder of 2 means that January 31 is 2 days after Monday, and counting 2 days after Monday is Tuesday as day 1 and Wednesday as day. So the answer is A, it's day. Question 40. If the word STAR is flipped in a mirror, how will it appear? When the word STAR is flipped in a mirror, the image undergoes lateral inversion, meaning the left side of each letter in the original word appears on the right side of the mirror image and vice versa. Order of the letters is also reversed. So the letter S, when flipped in the mirror, will appear as S, then the T remains same, A remains same, and R, when flipped in the mirror, appears as R. Combining the reversed order, that is RATS, that is flipped, the answer is B.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more useful content.